guys, I made an Asian-influenced Thanksgiving feast for 6 people, which I need deep praise on because it is the most people I've ever cooked for before, and all the people I want to impress, so let's speed run through the prep I managed to film. So the night before Thanksgiving, I prepped the doughs for my Copycat Cheesecake Factory brown bread and Claire's sour cream and chive roll so we can perform an overnight rest on them in lieu of traditional proofing because I just felt in my bones I'd mess it up on the day of Thanksgiving. Make sure to stress bank the hell out of your doughs before letting them chill. Then we have our lamb, which is marinated in olive oil, garlic, and rosemary, and our homemade chimichurri, and here's my entire jam-packed fridge for open viewing and your critical judgment. Don't worry, I can handle it. And then I tried to calm myself down by briefly becoming a puppy head masseuse, then called it a night. In the morning, I took out the doughs and gave them very unsatisfying punch downs because the dough was so cold and stiff, but it did make it much easier to form into rolls that we then baked off for snacking pre-dinner because I wasn't forward-thinking enough to make a charcuterie board. And this is a ricotta spread that I blitzed together with honey, lemon juice, lemon zest, and black pepper to place our roasted carrots on top of. Then our rolls were done, and y'all, I didn't capture any of this on camera because I was cataclysmically freaking out about it, but the non-stick pan I baked the brown bread in was actually very, very thick. So I had to pry the bread off the pan with 4 spatulas, and it was awful, but I managed to get the bread out in mostly one piece and not ruin all of Thanksgiving. Anyways, we baked off our scalloped potatoes and roasted asparagus before we taste tested a sour cream and chive roll for strictly professional purposes, then pan-fried our lamb and rainbow carrots. This was our wine and bread appetizer that I took a horizontal shot of because my brain had fully stopped working at this point, and this is our final spread. I clearly forgot to show prep for the woodier mushroom and citrus salads, but those were low-key the best parts of the meal in my opinion, so I'll leave those recipes down below. And I had also reverse seared 3 ribeyes that my boyfriend's parents graciously brought over chashu and steamed chicken, which were also a hit. And then arguably the best part of Thanksgiving is leftovers, so we indulged in that for our breakfast the next day and even dinner. Thanks for joining me. Bye!